Hi, my name's Ben Adams and I've been asked to do weekly vlogs for the Farmer's Guardian because I won a net zero competition earlier this year. I am a farmer, arable farmer, as well as a consultant, which means I provide advice for other farmers around the country. So this farm at home is a family farm. We produce combinable crops such as wheat, barley, oats, peas, beans and oilseed rape. We're a mix of owner-occupied, rented and contract farmed for other people. We also do some firewood on the farm. We have lots of woodland around. We are also in some environmental schemes across the farm, mainly in the Sustainable Farming Incentive Pilot, which means we have areas of the farm often in the lower producing, like field corners, field edges, wet bits, and these are down to various different plots, such as pollination or winter bird habitat or water buffering. So basically I decided to enter just because, as I said, I do quite a lot of trials anyway, and I really just needed to upscale them, try and find out what works. If I wouldn't have won some money towards doing this, then I probably would still just be doing little tramline trials, but instead now I got some money behind it. I can do 16.5 hectares with lots of different complicated things, and yeah, just really upscale what I was doing and push it on further really. And my entry was based around intercropping. And what intercropping is when you plant at least two crops at the same time, and you manage to bring them both to harvest, to both go through a combine. For example, like putting beans and oats together in the same field, growing them together and then harvesting them at the same time. So the idea behind this is to always grow one of these crops with a legume, and what a legume does is it fixes nitrogen from the air, puts it into rhizomes in the soil through bacteria, and it allows other plants to be able to use that nitrogen in order to grow. I'm in 2 fields currently where I'm going to be doing my trials, in one at the moment, and I'm going to be doing 8 different plots throughout the year, and these 8 different plots are going to have different mixes in, at least 2 crops at the same time. This is going to be made up of 2 different cereals, which will be barley and oats, 3 legumes, peas, beans and vetch, and 2 brassicas, which will be white mustard and spring oilseed rape. The idea is, if I'm growing 2 crops, hopefully I can get at least a 60% yield off of both of them compared to the 100% yield I would expect in one field. And the idea is, if that's on the same area, that creates 120% overall. So you're gaining a larger output from a smaller area of land, and that's called the land equivalent ratio. And that's where the idea behind this comes in. Minimal inputs, no nitrogen. You should also leave some nitrogen behind for a following crop. And more outputs off of the same area. I see it as an all-round win.